Welcome to part 5 of Star Wars Squadrons. We have officially taken over control of the Imperial Pilot, and we're gonna see what he's been up to since his failed mission.
Welcome home, Pilot. It feels like a lifetime since Fostar Haven, doesn't it? One fool betrays his squadron, and loyal officers like us are reassigned in disgrace. I heard they sent you to the Outer Rim. I got the Merim sector, protecting fuel shipments from petty scoundrels and pirates. The kind of posting that used to end careers. Before Endor. Before Lyndon Jabes reappeared. No doubt you've heard. Admiral Sloane has instructed me to hunt that traitor down and end this Project Starhawk. It seemed fitting that I bring you back to help me destroy Lyndon. Your Empire needs you, Pilot. Are you willing? Good. For now, you will be flying as Titan 3. Let's get to work. One of our spies, Agent Thorne, has discovered vital intelligence on Project Starhawk. Your mission is to extract her from an orbital outpost above Hosnian Prime. Your job is to secure the outpost for our extraction team, who will arrive aboard the shuttle Gladius. Behind enemy lines, you must be precise and swift. We have no room for error, Titan. To gain access, you'll have to eliminate perimeter defenses. Intelligence reports missile platforms defending Hosnian space. Destroy them. The outpost itself is protected by turbo laser cannons on all sides. Evade and eliminate them all. When you've secured the area, you will escort the Gladius to the outpost, and our extraction team will acquire Agent Thorne. Once Thorne is secure, reach your Gozanti cruisers and return to the Overseer. Do not lose our spy under any circumstances. That is all.
Alright, since we're in a different certain point of view, let's meet our new squad mates again.
I'm Rella Sol. No need to introduce yourself. I've already reviewed your service record. It's been a long time since you were on the front lines. In days past, a mission like ours would have been afforded every possible resource. Unfortunately, times are tight since Endor. In one battle, we lost our Emperor and gained 100 warring factions. If only Emperor Palpatine hadn't dissolved the Imperial Senate. At least then, senators, like my parents, could have maintained order after Endor. But no. Not that I question the Emperor's decision, of course. But now that he's gone, we must look to the future. And reinstating the Senate would help subdue all of this infighting. We can talk later, perhaps?
I like Sol. Actually, I like all the Imperial pilots here. They're probably the nicest Imperial pilots you'll ever meet in a game.
Now more than ever, the Empire needs reliable soldiers like Agent Thorne. Like you. Unity is the only path to progress. I trust you are aligned with Admiral Sloane's vision for the Empire. We cannot afford to fracture. Not after Endor. This mission is a vital step towards dismantling the rebellion. And they are a rebellion. Don't be fooled by their new name. The New Republic will fall, just like the last one. It's time for you to play your part. Get to the hangar. Ready your ship.
You'll be the new pilot. Sergeant Wade, chief mechanic and head of the hangar crew. Don't see the appeal in flying myself, but I've been working on TIE since they rolled off the assembly line. Your fight is in good hands. The Overseer saw some action at Pothor and JL, but it's had a complete inspection and overhaul for this mission, Admiral Sloane's orders. And on my orders, every TIE in this hangar has been serviced and test flown. Tighten half the rivets myself. We're ready. Gotta say, I don't know how you and Titan cope out there. No shields or life support, just whole plating between you and space. must build character. Never met a TIE pilot who backed down from any challenge, shields or not. I've prepared your starfighter to match the latest Imperial guidelines. But if you've got a preferred component or need something customized, I'll take care of it. Just say the word. Your TIE fighter's ready. Good flying.
Newcomer. Welcome to Titan. Call me Shen. Before you ask, helmet stays on, cockpit or not. Too many hard landings. Broken neck. 5, 6 times. Cybernetics keep me going. Fight. Fall. Get up. Fight again. All for the Empire. Advice. Don't annoy Von Rack. Good talk. Another time.
I think I just noticed something with Shin and possibly Sol, and that they have prosthetic arms. Just look at their hand gestures next time. Well, with Shin it's more obvious. Sol is a bit more subdued with her hand gestures.
Titan can always use another pilot, so long as you're good at killing rebels. We're going right into their territory, Hosnian Prime. We'll give those scum just a taste of what it was like at Endor. I was there, you know, when the rebellion murdered our Emperor. Half my squad died trying to defend him. Captain Carroll understands. She doesn't lecture me about justifiable force like my other commanders. She knows all I need is a target. Politics are for admirals. I keep it simple. Always shoot to kill. Mess with the squadron, and you mess with me. But do your job, and I'll have your back. Later.
The TIE fighter. Classic. Maneuverable. Flexible. Can't take much direct fire, but that's no problem for a skilled pilot.
It's time we take out the TIE, and we can actually edit our loadout in order to make the TIE fighter not as, crappy. So what I do here is I speed up the footage just a little bit to show you what I get. So I always have a repair kit and a missile on standby. Any old missile will do, it doesn't really matter. What really matters is your hull integrity, your engines, and yeah, just the hull and the engines. That's about it. Countermeasures, I feel like it doesn't matter because a TIE fighter can actually outrun a missile, believe it or not.
Squadron, on me. Imperial fighters, divert course and leave this system immediately, or you will be destroyed.
Outright.
Remember, we must be swift and precise. They'll scramble fighters quickly.
No doubt they'll reinforce from the surface as well as the station.
Rebels arrive. Don't leave.
Sounds like a good strategy to me.
Titan, approach and eliminate the outpost's outer defenses.
Welcome to Hosnian Prime, aka one of the planets that was just blown to smithereens in The Force Awakens. Yeah, that planet, which nobody knows about, but is apparently the headquarters of the New Republic. Yeah, for as much as I like The Force Awakens, I feel like nothing in that movie was explained. Anyway, here we have to destroy these platforms. Kinda tricky to do, as you have to do some tactical weaving in order to not get blown out of the sky. It's actually kinda hard. These things are accurate. The TIE Fighter has its perks and weaknesses like energy conversion. You just press the square button in order to convert the energy into whatever you need. Once you're pressing and holding the square button, I believe you have to flick the left stick either up or down for the engines or the weapons. Or maybe it's the right stick. I don't know. It's been a couple of weeks since I played this, honestly. So some of the controls may be blurring together. This is not an easy game to control, by the way. At least on consoles. It does take a bit of getting used to if you're using a gamepad. Now, the cool thing about the Imperial pilots that I don't see much of the Rebel pilots doing is they use every TIE to their advantage. Or at least a specific Imperial pilot is using a specific craft. So Sol is going to be in a TIE Reaper almost all of the time. Gray, the squadron leader, is almost always going to be in a TIE Fighter. Shin is usually in a TIE Bomber, and Fomrak is usually in a TIE Interceptor. There will be some occasions where the Imperial characters swap out different craft, but that's more rare than not.
Keep it up. Our path is clear. Advance on the outpost. That's how it's done, Titan. What? They breached our missile defenses. Scramble fighters, take down those ties.
I wish I could see the panic inside that station right now. We should take out the shield generator. Without it, the turbo lasers are vulnerable.
Rebel starfighters inbound.
Watch your backs.
Here's where the game teaches us about power conversion for TIEs. Which I've stated before, you can convert energy into either the boosters or the weapons. Now, doing this will power up one thing, but will decrease the energy in the other. So it's not completely game-breaking. You do have to be smart about how you want to convert your energy. Like, do you want to put all the energy into the engines and make a quick getaway, or do you want to put all the energy into the weapons and just be a powerhouse? Oh, he set the line. Yeah, why is Rebel Scum such a popular insult amongst freaking Imperials? I don't get it. I'm sure there has to be more colorful insults than Rebel Scum. It's played out. What you need to do here is destroy the shield generator that's on the bottom of the station. It's a good place to hide a shield generator, I will admit, but not good enough. You want to do drive-by tactics here, so that way you're not a sitting duck and die quickly, because TIE fighters aren't really meant for bombing runs like this. TIE fighters are more supposed to be like swarming dogfighters, kind of like how MiG-21s were back in the day. In other words, there's supposed to be at least 2 or 3 TIE fighters on one target because they specialize in swarming tactics. Overwhelm the enemy with the numbers game instead of just mano-a-mano tactics. Even though it has been proven that there are TIE pilots skilled enough to go up against an X-Wing by themselves, it's more of an uphill battle for the TIE pilot. Especially when there's the lack of hyperdrive, the lack of shields, in some cases worse weaponry than the X-Wing, then yeah.
Try that again.
I'm in position. Taking damage.
I'm in position.
transport ship fleeing the outpost. That's a high-value target, and we won't let it escape. Eliminate the rebel transport.
New objective. Now we gotta destroy the rebel transports. Or Republic transports, but it's really the same thing at this point. It's a GR-75. Now this ship was introduced all the way back in Empire Strikes Back, and it also came with one of my favorite scenes in the whole entire Star Wars trilogy. The first transport is away, and then the rebels cheered as they get ready for battle. Now if that scene doesn't inspire you, then I'm not sure what will.
Our ships are gone. Well done, Titan 3. Got them all.
Information and ready.
Okay, you might want to get information a bit quicker because I'm dying here.
Sides clear. Attack what remains.
This game is a bit relentless on the health. I just gotta swerve around the turbo lasers. And try spinning that. No, spinning won't work. Spinning is never gonna work again. What we need to do now is destroy the rest of the outpost's defenses.
I'm hit.
Clear here. Finish off the rest.
The outpost is defenseless.
Titan, this is Shuttle Gladius. Inbound for extraction. We read you, Gladius. Titan will rendezvous at these coordinates. Thin the herd if you have to.
Ow. Why do we keep crashing into things? Now, the good thing about Star Wars Squadrons is that if you crash into something, you don't just die instantly. I mean, there is the possibility that you will explode if you fly into something super fast, but if you're flying it at like moderate speeds, then you'll just bounce off of it with heavy damage. Which is good because even though other flying Star Wars games does this, other flying games don't do this. Like Ace Combat, if you fly into the ground, you just straight up die. Realistic? Yes. Fun? Also yes.
They're behind you.
No shit, Sherlock. How about you get them off me?
We're with you.
Want that gone.
I'm with you. I'm under fire.
You see it? Take it out.
Closing in on you, Titan Squadron.
Information and ready.
We'll keep you safe, Gladius. Let's get you to the outpost's landing platform. Affirmative, Squadron Leader.
We'll be gone before the rebel fleet even knows we were here.
Now we gotta escort the Gladius to the outpost. Which is relatively easy for the most part because most of the X-Wings here are solely focused on you and your squadron. So in a way, it is easier to keep your objective alive, but it is harder on you as a fighter pilot.
Heads up, Squadron. Enemy A-Wings are deploying from the station.
Don't let them intercept our shuttle.
Oh right, the A-Wings, I forgot about them. They target the shuttle. Everybody else is gunning for you. Oh, at least I don't have an A-Wing on me. That would just be murder.
Starfighters incoming.
You see it? Take it out.
Don't let them attack the shuttle. We're with you.
That's the last of the starfighters.
We've reached the station. Initiating extraction. Imperial shuttle has landed. They're storming the outpost. Squadron, we're en route to Agent Thorne's location. Stand by.
Be ready to retreat.
Why flee when we could blast the station to dust?
Escaping with Agent Thorne is Captain Carroll's strategy. We gain nothing by destroying a single outpost. More enemy fighters inbound.
They've come from the surface.
Only to die in space. Shoot them all down.
Man, Von Rack's got some pretty cold-ass lines. Only to die in space. And granted, dying in space is awful and bad and all that good stuff. And Star Wars kind of glosses over that fact. You either blow up with the ship entirely and you just vaporize in space, or the very brief moment in Episode 3 where 2 clone pilots were stranded in space. And I mean very brief, it's like blink and you miss it 1 second image. I remember seeing that for the first time and I was like, oh wait, they're still alive, they didn't blow up completely, oh wait, never mind. Man, I was 7 years old when Revenge of the Sith came out. Holy crap. Well, at least I can say that I saw Revenge of the Sith 5 times in theaters before GTA 6 came out. And no, not like 5 times in any given theater run of Revenge of the Sith. I mean 5 times in my lifetime.
Very nice.
Stormtroopers, what are they doing here? This is clear. Hostiles blocking our route. Stand by.
I'm on your wing.
Fighters inbound.
Man, the fighters don't quit, they're just everywhere here. If Titan Squadron doesn't think I'm a good enough pilot after this, I don't know what they're smoking. I just destroyed hundreds of fighters, turrets, shuttles. What's next? I escorted a transport, that should count for something. Ow, ow. Wall. Goddamn wall.
I'm in position.
Burst fire lasers. That's what happens when you're out of juice, you just burst fire. That's why you should convert power into the weapons when need be. Say no to missiles, folks. Because missiles are bad. See, I don't even know where half of this firepower is coming from. I'm pretty sure there's somebody behind me, but I'm also pretty certain that there's somebody shooting me from the sides, too. I mean, if you look at the TIE fighter from the sides, it is a pretty big and chunky thing to shoot at from the sides. That's actually another thing I hate about the TIE fighter. It's a big-ass target for no reason. Like, I'm pretty sure a TIE fighter in real life is about as tall as a New York apartment building. It's stupidly tall, but it's also wide on the sides, too. The only ship I think is worse in terms of height and width is the droid starfighter from the CIS.
You see it? Take it out. They're on me! They got a lock on me!
This is Agent Thorne. Your reputation precedes you. It's good to know my life is in capable hands.
We won't let you down, Agent Thorne. Enemy fighters are finished. Titan Squadron, regroup with the Gladius. Regroup with our shuttle, now.
We're clear of the station. Cover our escape and escort us to the jump point.
Affirmative, Agent Thorne.
We have Republic corvettes inbound. Move, Titan!
Gladius, change course and keep Agent Thorne safe.
Here's the final part of the mission, escorting Thorne out of here. Getting the Gladius ship out of here is easier than getting the Gladius ship in. The only thing you need to do here is destroy all the ships or just run interference with the ships that are trying to destroy the Gladius. Of course, the Gladius has to take the most scenic route ever and take its time. Come on, just fly away. Why are you circling around?
destroy that.
Fighters inbound.
You see it? Take it out. It's quick.
I'm in formation.
They sent a frigate after us.
Keep it moving.
Evade those lasers.
Under fire!
Corvette, watch out! Another frigate!
Enemy locked on.
No slowing you, is there?
Agent Thorne, you're in the clear.
You have my thanks, Titan Squadron. And my respect.
Shuttle Gladius jumping to light speed. We did it. Squadron, reach the carrier and load up.
Let's leave this wretched system.
More rebel ships inbound.
A flagship. Move it.
Go, go, go!
Nice work, Titan 3. You're officially part of the squadron now.
And we are officially a part of Titan Squadron. The evil misdeeds continue with Merrick Steele. I'll see you guys in part 6 of Star Wars Squadrons.